Hey everyone, welcome back to another entry in the Armor tutorial series for Arrow version 6. Today we're going to talk about the Knowledge Manager. The Knowledge Manager is denoted by the little light bulb here. If we go ahead and click into that, it'll bring you to this dashboard. Here you can see there are 4 sections laid out similarly to Wikipedia. So there are the featured articles, which are the ones that are chosen to be featured into this box. There are external posts that come from an RSS feed that can be set in the Options tab. Recently posted is just a list of recently posted articles, and the Welcome Center here randomly grabs articles and puts them here based on your security level. As with most modules, we're going to go ahead and check the options first. Here we can set different feeds for that front page. As you can see, we've got one feed selected here. You can enable or disable them or delete them. So moving into the library, this is a paginated list of all of the knowledge entries with a bunch of different information, as well as several actions to edit, view, feature, disable, make public, which will allow it to be viewable on the front-facing knowledge manager on your website, delete, or recover. There is a recovery system for knowledge entries in case one gets edited by mistake or gets deleted or something like that. As for adding new articles, all you'll have to do is click the Add Knowledge button here, and it brings up one of our fully featured WYSIWYG editors, along with some base level information on a form over here. Moving over to the categories for the knowledge library, it's laid out very similarly. Here's a paginated, searchable table of all of your categories. You can choose whether or not to feature them, whether or not to make them public, to edit them, to view them, or to delete them. And when you want to add a new one, all you have to do is simply click the Add Categories button and fill out this simple form. The inspiration library here is actually one that allows you to put individual articles inside of that widget that we have on our homepage here, the Get Inspired widget. As you can see, we don't have any of them currently enabled, so we're showing off a couple random pictures. But these are basically just administrative internal knowledge entries. You can feature them, you can toggle them on and off, you can edit them, you can delete them, and they've got basically the same form as adding knowledge, but no meta information because it's not going to be displayed on the front end of your website. That brings us to a new feature of our Knowledge Manager, and that's our RSS dashboard. Here, we've got a basic form on the left side that'll allow you to label, give a link, and a category for an RSS feed, as well as add categories to your RSS feeds. And those show up here. As you can see, we've got the feed from Mashable, we've got it from Rock, Paper, Shotgun, Engadget, TechCrunch, and these are all under the technology category. We've got a couple under here. Basically, this tool is a marketing tool that we use to curate content for our clients. And so using this feed reader, we can choose a category. I'm going to choose marketing for this one and click generate feed. Now that takes a little bit of time for this page to finish loading, but when it does, that looks better. When it does, it'll bring up a bunch of cards for other people's blog posts so that you can stay in the loop, follow trends, and generally just curate content. So once those articles have loaded, as you can see here, we've got each article curated by its category. We've got a couple features here. One, when you click into reading these articles, it will display a check mark to show you that you've read it, unless you've got this hide viewed box checked, in which case it will remove it from this feed. That way you know exactly what you've looked at. The other thing to note is that due to the load times on this tool, we cache these pages for an hour at a time. What that means is that if you try to generate that same feed within an hour of the last time you did, it will just pull it out of your database rather than pulling it from their individual feeds again in order to increase the time or decrease the time it takes to load. Otherwise, I believe that's it for the Knowledge Manager. If you have any questions or feel like I forgot anything, please feel free to email us at support@armortext.com. We really appreciate you guys consuming our content. You guys are the reasons we get to do what we love every single day, so thank you so much for that. And as always, stay awesome.